All right, we just wrapped up the 2026 Bitcoin Cash Conference here in beautiful Ljubljana, Slovenia. I've got Joel Valenzuela here, one of the few individuals that actually walks the walk. Joel has been living on only cryptocurrency for over 10 years now, which is amazing. I'm just going to ask you just really two quick questions here. We're trying to build inroads with other crypto communities. We appreciate what Dash is doing. You guys have the same ethos, philosophy, and alignment in wanting to have peer-to-peer electronic cash for the world, freedom money for the world. So we're good allies. As much as I break your balls about Dash, much respect for you because you actually walk the walk. What can you say about your overall experience here at the conference in general, and just a general message to our community from yours, since you walk the walk and you have this experience?
Yeah, so I think it was a great conference. It's conference number 3 out of 4 for this month for me, and it's definitely the most hardcore one as far as everyone here seems to be really caring about freedom, about the technology. Everyone's watching all the talks. There's not a lot of milling about outside of it. It seems like very tight and purpose-driven, which is, only good things to say. And all I would say is I think everyone here actually cares to spend crypto, right? Everyone wants to spend freedom money, wants to use it, which is, you go to a lot of places and a lot of crypto people don't care about that. And it's good to care. What I have seen is because they're just, I think it's been demoralizing, if I were to guess, for the Bitcoin Cash community, coming in and inheriting so much adoption for payments from like being a fork of Bitcoin right there. And then just, attrition happens over the years, and it's hard to keep fighting when things are going down. You want upward momentum. And I kind of feel like some of the communities almost put on hold using it as money for now, being like, well, let's figure out all the DeFi stuff, all the programmatic stuff, and then we'll go back to onboarding new merchants payment solutions. And I would kind of say, I think that needs to be kept warmer in the meantime. And I'm happy to help, of course, as always. The good thing about whenever you're doing anything with different like payment processors or exchanges or things like that, no one crypto community today can sustain one of these businesses. They kind of need all of them. And so the way you get more adoption for pick your coin is by getting together with the other ones and all saying, hey, if we all give them some business, they'll be happy to service all of them. Whereas if we don't, then they just won't exist for anyone.
Galvanizing as peer-to-peer electronic cash,
Yes.
Despite what the ticker says.
Yes.
Yep.
And it helps the individual person. Each individual community does not need to acknowledge that the other exists for themselves. But when you're doing the actual coordination for the business, you have to think about the business and the services. How do they make money? Not off of one small community or one large community even.
Yep.
You even see Bitcoin maximalism, like the BTC, the several $1 trillion asset, does not have enough foot soldiers to power their payment solutions. Why would anyone else?
Yep. Makes perfect sense. Anything you want to say in closing? I appreciate the soundbite and, of course, your experience, expertise in these matters. Anything you want to say in closing? And will we see you at future Bliss conferences?
Yes, I will definitely be back. And my closing thought is, you're on the right path. Every time I hear either something new that's cool being built or has been built, or questions about what can we do about this thing that is not right yet. And there's so much of, the world, but let's just say crypto, where people are building stuff that just doesn't matter, or the weaknesses and problems are just being unaddressed. There's no thought to the future. And I kind of feel like the Bitcoin Cash community, while I don't know if we would say it's smaller than before, but it's way more focused than before. It's like you have a core group of people that are battle hardened, that are on a mission, and a lot of it is very empowering that there's a lot of new faces. The fact that you can get not just old school bag holders to stick around and try to pump the token one last time.
Yep.
The fact you get new faces in that are like pushing it forward and optimistic about the future and building and really care about this stuff. Bitcoin Cash is no longer an exercise in trauma therapy from the block size wars.
Right.
It's a real powerful blockchain and community now,
Well
and
put.
that's very good to see.
Well put. Thank you so much for what you do for Freedom Money. Keep walking the walk, man. Really
Thank you.
appreciate you.